Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the story of Davidson Associates, the edutainment powerhouse behind the Blaster series and Fisher-Price classics. Davidson Associates was an American educational software developer founded in 1982 by Bob and Jan Davidson in Torrance, California. The company specialized in edutainment, software that blended learning and gameplay in a way that felt fun rather than like schoolwork. Over the years, they grew into a major force in children's PC gaming, and even owned several studios, including Blizzard Entertainment in its early years. By the mid-1990s, they had hundreds of employees and were eventually acquired by CUC International in 1996 before later being absorbed into larger education software groups. Let's start with three important entries aimed at younger learners: Math Blaster Jr., Reading Blaster Jr., and Science Blaster Jr. These junior titles were designed for early elementary or preschool-age kids.
The Blaster series from Davidson. 5 crime-solving incredible games that combine learning and fun.
Instead of intense arcade gameplay like the original Math Blaster games, the junior versions focused on foundational skills. Math Blaster Jr. introduced basic number recognition, counting, and simple problem-solving through mini-games and friendly characters.
There's more. How many eggs do you think are in this bowl?
Oh my! Help me guess.
6.
Not enough! More!
7.
Not enough! More!
11.
Not enough! More!
Beaming tickles! You can click on a hint button to see how the marbles.
Reading Blaster Jr. focused on early phonics, letter recognition, and simple word building.
My friend Kit will be on in a nanosecond. Later.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's the Blaster Pals! That is so great!
Spinner says that he wants you to make words that start with the sound B. Whirly says to click on him to spin for word ending sounds.
Spin!
At.
Hello, Blaster Pal!
We're so glad that you're here.
Science Blaster Jr. introduced basic scientific thinking, things like nature, simple cause and effect, and observation skills. These games helped define what educational software looked like in the 90s. Bright colors, friendly mascots, and gameplay loops that rewarded curiosity instead of punishing mistakes.
Hey there from your Mediterranean weather station. Want to see what animals and plants you can find here at this time of year? Choose an icon and put it in the picture.
Squirrel. Falcon. Evergreen scrub.
But Davidson didn't just make original IP. They were also heavily involved in licensed educational software, especially for Fisher-Price. One of the most beloved examples is Fisher-Price My Dream Dollhouse, released in the mid-1990s. The game was designed as a digital extension of the popular physical dollhouse toys.
Price is proud to announce 2 new arrivals at the Dream Dollhouse. Adorable twin babies with a big sister, a mom, and a dad to play with. Lots of cozy furniture, all their own accessories, plus a very special way to get everyone tucked in at night.
Now there's 2 tons of fun at the Fisher-Price Dream Dollhouse. Fisher-Price knows.
Instead of having strict objectives, kids could explore rooms, interact with objects, decorate spaces, and trigger animations. It emphasized imagination and open-ended play rather than structured lessons. This was important because it showed educational games didn't have to feel like school. They could simply encourage creativity and exploration.
Darling, I have a splendid idea. Find Flora. She'd love to help you turn the room into a garden.
Jelly bean ice cream, my favorite!
Davidson was directly involved in the production and publishing of Fisher-Price PC titles, including Dream Dollhouse and later Fisher-Price educational software lines. These Fisher-Price titles were often created by Davidson and later distributed or re-released through companies like the Learning Company as the industry consolidated in the late 1990s.
Owl. Pig.
Another major Fisher-Price title tied to Davidson is Ready for School, Kindergarten.
Cat.
This game was developed by Davidson and Associates and focused on preparing kids for early classroom skills, including letters, numbers, shapes, and early problem solving. The goal was to help children build confidence before entering formal schooling. Today, Davidson and Associates is remembered as one of the companies that defined 90s educational PC gaming. They helped prove that learning software could be engaging, character-driven, and genuinely fun. And honestly, that's why so many of these games are still remembered with nostalgia today. They weren't just teaching tools. They were part of childhood. Thanks for watching. And if you grew up with these games, you were part of one of the most creative eras in educational gaming history.